Hi everyone, I'm going to show you how to create a Teams link for conferences. I know it's been a while, so I thought it might be something that might be useful for some of you. So the first thing you're going to do is go into your Teams and you have to go to Calendar. So when you go to the calendar, you want to go to the date in which you want to make your Teams link for or your call. So you're doing it during conferences time, so I would pick down here in the 20th and click on the Teams link. So you can click on your calendar, and then people do this two different ways. Some people create one Teams link for all of their conferences. The positive to that is that if you're in your Teams call with a parent and your time is up, the next parent's name will pop up on your screen like, hey, this person's coming, so that you know that they're there. That way, you don't have to think about and look to see if you're in the next Teams call. You'll just see them come up and you'll be able to move on to the next one and give that person a heads up that you're talking to, that you need to move on to the next person and that the time is up. So that's a helpful part of that. Some people like to create individual Teams links for each person and each kid. So that would be helpful if you want it for organizational purposes, so you know exactly where you are, and then you close the last link and then open the next one. So each individual student would get their, or parent would get their own Teams link. So you could do it that way as well. So I'm going to show you how to create the link now, and then you can decide how you want to do it. So once you go into your calendar, remember, you're going to pick the section that you want to go to in the day. So I would be going to the 20th. I can click on a part of the calendar, and up here you're going to give it a name or a title. So you might say conferences, or if you decided to create this for an individual student, you could put in the individual student's name and the conference. And then underneath where it says add required attendees, you can put in your own email address. You don't have to put in the email address of your parents, because remember, you can just send this link out that you create into your email to your parents without having to write or add their email address in each time that you want to do a Teams link. The next thing is the date. So, today we picked the October 20th date, and then you can just choose the time. So if you're going to start your conferences, let's say you're starting your conferences at 1 p.m., and then you're going to work and do conferences until 5, you could click till 5 p.m. This can be longer if you want to, or shorter. As long as the link is created and you're in the call, it won't just turn off. So as long as you have that time frame in there, that's fine. And then in here, you don't have to add anything into this, because remember, you're going to be sending a message out to your parents in a different way. So this part does not have to be filled in. So then once you do that, you're going to hit the send button. And when you do that, as you can see, now I have in my calendar that Teams call link starting at 1 p.m. and going till 5 p.m. If I want to get the link for that, I can click on it. And at the bottom, either I can join it, or right here, it has the copy of the Teams link. So if you click here, you can copy it to your clipboard, and then you can paste that into the email that you want to send to your parents. So if I were going to join, I could hit join, and I would join that call right there at any point in time if you want to do that. So that's if you want to have one just for everybody in the whole class and that for that day, and then you can make another one for the next day. If you wanted to make individual ones, you would do the exact same process. You would click it. Maybe you say this is student 1 conference. You can then add in your email address again to you. And then here where it gives you the date and the time, you can put in the specific time. So if you're starting at 1:30 and you want it to go until 1:50, if you're having a 20-minute conference, you can change that number to 1:50 p.m., right? And then even if you wanted to, you could add in the parents' email addresses here if you'd like, and that will send them the link directly. Or you can just do what we did last time and hit the send button, and then get that link from your desktop. So here now, or in your calendar, see how it says student 1 conference. I could click on there and get that link just like I would the other ones that I have done. So I hope this is helpful. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to create a Teams link for your conferences.